What's the deal? It's your boy, Mobile Okoye for the Houston Texans, and you're watching Superior Sports Network TV, my interview, the HBCU sports leader. Check it out.
Superior Sports Network TV, bringing you the best in HBCU sports on location. Interviews from coaches, players, tailgaters, clips from the band in the game. Exclusively on Superior Sports Network TV.
So, actually, tell me a little bit more exactly how the reason why you got the foundation started.
The reason I really got it started because it was the best way to fulfill my goal and destiny and purpose in life. I feel like my purpose as a football player and the person I am as far as, what I've accomplished in life and my success story is to spread it out and shine that light upon kids to let them know that they can do it also. Mm-hmm. And I really come to accept the occupation of mine to do that. Mm-hmm. I realized that, I would say last year when I got drafted, that this is what that's my plan and purpose in life.
Okay, all right. How do you pronounce your name? Because I don't want to pronounce it incorrect. So
Amobi Okoye.
Amobi. Okay, yeah. Okay. So actually, what does it actually stands for? Amobi
is short form for Amobi Chukwu, which stands for Nobody Knows God's Heart. No one knows God's heart. So the Nigerian way of saying is Amobi Chukwu, but get it simplified the best way. Amobi.
So when you got drafted into the NFL, how did it make you feel? Youngest, mm-hmm. player come out of, is it high school?
Right.
Okay. Youngest, how did it make you feel?
It made me feel like goal accomplished, mission accomplished as far as what I've always wanted to do in college, in NFL, in high school. So it was like that was like a deep breath as far as just, okay, now it's time for the next step. I'm in now, let's perfect what I'm doing.
Okay. So, is there a big difference between the high schools and going to the NFL? I know you had to make several adjustments. What type of adjustments did you have to make for that?
Yeah, it's a big difference as far as you want from high school to NFL or from college to NFL. Everything. It's a big difference from high school to college because the speed of the game is different.
Right.
Then from college to NFL is also the speed of the game, but I got adjusted to the speed of the game quick. The slowest adjustment was the length of the season. It's a long season. Then adjusted to practicing in the same intensity in jerseys than when you have shoulder pads on. In NFL, and even in college, we try to practice a couple of times with just jerseys to preserve our body from all the, hitting and to get you ready for Sunday and Saturday in college. But in NFL, most practices, if not all, are in jerseys. We rarely have shoulder pads, but you have to play with that same intensity as you have shoulder pads on. So that was an adjustment for me that I had to. That took a while.
Okay. I know you have an event today. I know you had Movies and Motivation today here at the Monaco Theater. Is there anything else that you have in today, here tonight, or something else like that? And tell me more about that.
Yes, I'm also having a foundation lunch to the public about it's a recognition reception where I'll be lunching the foundation and letting the community and everybody that comes to the event know about what my foundation has done and plans to do in the future. Then I'll be recognizing people in Huntsville that have been influential in my life, So that's what I'm going to be doing later on from 7 to 9 p.m. at the Western Ballroom. Then after that is something I've started, which is, me and my foundation have started. It was AO's Young Professionals, and this is for young, sophisticated adults from age 19 and 21 to 34. So I think it's age 21 to 34. And there's a network.
Okay.
For young, sophisticated adults, people who think they're young, sophisticated adults, to come and mingle, talk amongst each other, deal with issues in the society, especially involving jobs, So it's also an opportunity for companies and labels and all these corporations to have a arm's reach from the kind of people they're looking for to work in their, in their job.
Kind of like branding, kind of like,
exactly.
Let's say, for instance, our media network firm get a chance to market young entrepreneurs that's really trying to do something to the community.
Exactly.
And that can bring such brandable products for that.
True.
And try to help out each other more like that.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. And what I want to preach to these people is what I've done to be, a young professional, what I've done to get there. And one of the major key points is giving back to the community. At a young age, you definitely have to do that.
Okay.
So what a requirement of being in this network is that you have to give back. And it doesn't have to be my foundation, but it has to be some foundation of any sort.
Okay. So. All right. Another quick question. How would you tell young men and women that look up to you as a role model about the horse of opportunity? What steps do they need to go and take that?
To take into the horse of opportunity?
Yes, the horse of opportunity.
Man, I'll just have to say, coming from where I'm coming from as far as the land of Africa, Nigeria, there's way less opportunities than, here in the United States. It's one thing I've come to realize since I moved here. Even my father told me that, and when I grew up, I realized it more. So I would have to say, seize your opportunity, man. When it comes to you, don't let it slip by. Know what's first, definitely know your priorities, and it's the time can never be postponed. You always got to think about now. Everything else you want to do is eventually going to be there, but just focus on the first and the most important thing first, because without that, there's nothing.
So if I was a movie director and if I was doing a movie about you,
right,
what would the title of the movie be, and who would be the main characters?
Title of the movie, man. I've never thought about that.
Or maybe writing a book.
You know what I have to say? I have to either call it probably Life in the Fast Lane, Speeding, because my life has always just been, a steadfast approach in everything.
Okay, all right.
What's going on, man? It's Mobile Okoye, aka AO, Mo. Everybody calls me different names. Young Mo. If it has anything to do with young, is in there. We just got done with Kickoff for Kids, Movies and Motivation. I spoke to roughly 200 kids and we watched the movie Wally. Gave them a chance to give me a Q&A. Boy, they had some rough questions. But, I spoke to them, just hung out with them. It means a lot to these kids to be able to hang out with you and just watch a movie and take a Saturday morning at that time. Some of them went to bed thinking about it. Some of them are dreaming about it all week. I remember when I was a kid and I used to look up to these moments, and it's fun actually being with them now and just sitting down and watching a movie and talking. So I moved from seat to seat during the movie and just talked with each individual kid, interrupted them a little bit during the movie, but once I came and sat down next to them, and just see their face light up. So all those out there who are looking forward to doing good things, come and join my foundation. Join a great cause to give hope to children and communities. There's the AO Foundation, a Mobile Okoye Foundation. Contact info is 1-866-998-4203, 1-866-998-4203. Also the mobileokoyefoundation.org. That's AMOBIOKOYE foundation.org.
My name is Kene Okoye, and I really loved the Kickoff for Kids. It was really great. It was motivating. You always need to learn anything from a professional. I really loved our movie speech here, and that about stuff in the fast lane, and you always have to put God first in everything you do, then your family and friends. And it's good to be a professional, good to do things right, put God first in everything you do, and learn all you can while it's there. And the kickoff was great, and the movie was fun.
What movies y'all watch?
Wally.
Did you enjoy Wally?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
It was very motivating.
It's my cousin also, and he's over here. I can tell he listened. He's always listening, and it's a good thing. He pretty much said just about everything I spoke to him about before we watched the movie. So I had a chance to talk to him, give him the Q&A session, and after that we watched the movie. So a lot of kids didn't get a chance to ask a question. Kennedy, did you have any questions, Dan, that you want to ask me that you didn't get to ask? You can ask now.
No, I got everything.
You got everything? So yeah, guess you got a full dose. So I'm glad everything went good. Everything for the kids, man. Next generation, this generation, and hopefully we can just strive to make the world a better place.
My parents always told me, it's not always what you do that makes you number one. It's a connection you have with others that sets you aside, that develops a positive character. Winning championships is good, but connecting with movers and shakers of the world that makes the difference between being a star for 15 minutes or being a legend for a lifetime. My name is Terrence Stringer. If it's not original, it's not the same.
Hello everyone, I am Arnesia Bradley for Superior Sport Network, and I have Reggie Benson here with me. We want to talk to Reggie Benson a little bit about his show. Would you like to tell us a little bit about your sports show?
Well, this is the first year for the Reggie Benson Report, and we're doing some exciting things. We're going to cover the entire gamut of black college sports. We're going to have interviews from around the country with various coaches, players, athletic directors. You'll be able to get scores, highlights, interviews from our website. I think it's going to be an exciting venture. I've been involved in the sports business for about 20 years, and I've done everything from TV to radio. I'm currently the beat writer for Alabama A&M University with the Huntsville Times. We cover the SWAC.
Is state of emergency. What you want me to do? I'm sorry. I'm back. Let's go get him, Judge.